Hey y'all.
Hey y'all.
It's the Thaunties. So it must be Auntie Thursday.
Turn up.
So if you haven't already, pour up, have a glass. As you see, we are super fancy today because we are in Jeffersonville at the newest, hottest, most beautifulest event space. And the owner is in the building today. You see her at the table.
Hey.
So for y'all tuning in for the first time, we are the Thaunties, a fun, hot, sophisticated, ratchet podcast from Louisville, Kentucky. I'm your co-host, Buns.
I'm Mika J.
And I'm Fox A.
And shout out to Miss Parker. She's our silent member. She's always with us in spirit.
Spirited and true.
In spirit, I'm So y'all, this is what we do every Thursday. We like to get together and have a couple cocktails, talk about hot topics, and also give a platform to local businesses, people that's doing good things in the community, because it's important that we all stick together and we just let y'all know what's out here so you can patronize.
Right,
That
support.
Yeah. Can we get to tell them about our guest today?
This is Nikki.
Hey.
Me and Nikki have been friends for a long time. Our boys brought us together at a very young age. But Nikki is the owner of Nicole Events. Right?
Nicole.
Nicole, you told me to say it as Nick. Oh, the giraffe is Nicole.
This is Nicole.
And this is Nicole's cousin. Baby cousin. Nicole Events is the company. So if you want to do a party or a baby shower or a wedding or just any type of intimate event, you should hit up Nikki.
Hit me up.
Nikki, thanks for being on the show today. Your space is absolutely
Beautiful.
gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
She's getting ready
Yeah.
for a baby shower, so we can't
Yes.
show y'all, give y'all a sneak.
Yeah, because it's private.
It's private, but we're gonna take the pictures and we'll post them like
After the
Sunday.
party.
Because it's so pretty that we have to. Yeah. And you see, Kamika and I, Mika J and I had to sit in these wicker chairs because if your mama ain't got no club picture in this wicker chair, then she
Because you know the picture man stayed in the Elks with this chair.
Yeah.
Baby.
Like, what's the pose you did in this chair? What's the pose you did in this chair?
But one time somebody was behind me and I was like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
And I didn't smile in these pictures because these ain't no smiling
They
chairs.
not.
We didn't really smile at
We
much
didn't
back in
really
the day.
smile. Yeah, we
were
were
like,
smiling.
we thought we was
We
hard.
thought
We thought it was so hard.
Gangsta pose. We smashed. We smashed with our ass.
It was so bad.
That is so hilarious.
Those prison poses.
Yeah.
Ain't none of us been in prison.
Nobody.
I know it was really
Not
hard.
even to visit nobody.
Well, I take that back.
Oh, you went to visit a prison?
Not at prison, but I
Not a
did do
prisoner.
the group home. You know,
You have a
and
boyfriend in a group home?
what
How
is
old
the
are
thing
you?
called? Halfway house.
Halfway
The
house.
halfway house.
She been in the CCC.
I did go to CCC too.
Wow.
Well, I can't deny
That is the old girl. I don't know.
What?
about her.
You can't deny Fox.
having to go see a person.
I know, isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
It was, but you know, everyone needs
it like it is
someone
on
to
TV?
lean on.
Is it like it is on TV?
CCC was kind of dirty. Like, I don't know.
Do they still have to like come to you and can you go to their room?
No.
Whoa.
No. You're behind a
Glass.
you're behind glass and you're on a phone. Hey.
Did you do that? Oh no, y'all did that?
I did, but you know, I was like, my little kid did.
Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Having a kid,
Yeah, that's tough.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, Nikki,
Yeah.
welcome.
Welcome to the show. How we got to CCC? I don't know.
Food.
Okay, I see.
Which is
Let
what
me
the
drink one
Thaunties
more
is
time.
all about. And so when you first heard of the Thaunties, what did you think a Thauntie was?
Let me think. I won't say.
You can tell the
Say it.
truth.
We
Tell
love
the
when
truth.
people say it.
Just a thought, auntie. Just a thought.
It's like, what are they doing?
Just an older woman just trying to be hot. That's
Kind of, sort of.
Close to being hot.
You kind of added a couple of definitions together that don't really go, but it's okay.
be hot.
You're definitely hot.
But
It's
how
definitely
old
hot.
are
Just
you?
not a thought.
Okay.
No, keep me low, girl.
All right.
And well, that is how we derive the term. And y'all are probably thinking also, Why would they ever call themselves that?
Right.
Because it's the hot ass aunties.
Yeah,
Hot ass aunties.
Not your normal auntie.
Not your
normal
typical
auntie.
auntie.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm
Not
one of
your
them.
normal
Yes,
Yeah,
you are.
exactly.
Yeah,
And so-
you are. You're a
And,
auntie.
and the technical definition is a term of endearment for a mature, confident woman with a turn up in her spirit.
Ew.
Oh, I like it.
Sounds classy, right?
Mm.
Yes.
I like
But we
it.
do think we had that in these streets.
Yeah. But you know, for the most part, I won't say just think. You know.
We are.
Yeah. We are. But
I don't know.
it's
I
also
just gotta
a couple
say,
things that go ahead.
this chair is making me feel like, you know that one meme where that auntie is at the is that the family cookout and she got her sunshades on with her fur and
And
she's just sitting there like, he's just some foolish one.
That's what you're giving. That's what
giving
you're
right there?
giving. That is what you're giving.
Let me toast the dark.
Geese peasants.
I would toast that as well. You're just sitting there looking at people.
Yes, this is how this chair is making me feel.
And this is one of them trees you tell them kids, don't keep playing in my chair.
Don't be touching my chair.
Don't be playing in my chair. And that's what aunties do. You might have to
Check
tell
a
somebody
kid.
else, check a kid, snatch somebody up,
Yeah.
pray over somebody,
Yeah.
speak life into somebody.
Yeah.
Just guide them, direct them, and
Send them a
pour
little cash
and pour
every
'em a
now
shot.
and then and pour 'em a shot.
Yeah. And be looking cute the whole time.
The whole
Yeah.
time.
That's the main thing.
Y'all
It's-
are cute though.
So are
So, Nikki, I'm gonna probably got Nikki.
Nikki and Nicole and
Nikki,
Sid.
Nikki,
Okay, I like Nikki.
Nikki.
Can't you see? Sometimes the girl just hypnotize me. Okay.
Okay.
How did you come up with this fabulous idea for this space?
Yeah.
All right. So we were actually looking for a space. So we weren't like really ready to like jump into it.
Mhm.
But it was someone actually came to us and said, hey, you know, I know that you was looking. I know this is something that you've been dreaming of. Hey, I got a space for you. So
So this has been a dream of yours for a minute.
absolutely. So
Uh-huh.
I've always done
Parties.
Parties.
Uh-huh.
I've always done events for like corporate, for family, for, you know, just everybody.
Yeah.
And it was just like for free, you know, like, and you know,
Just to
and
get yourself
I'm
into
really
it.
big at PTAs and, you
Yeah.
know, nonprofits, and I did a lot with schools. So some
Yeah.
of that was like something that was just within me.
Yeah.
So, you know, back in 2020, that's when I launched the business,
Mhm.
right at COVID.
Right.
So it shut me down a little bit, but
Yeah.
2021, I got back in it. So I still did like mobile things offsite. So
Mhm.
I always wanted my own space.
Yeah.
So this was an opportunity for us, and we took it.
Mm-hmm.
We demolished and redid everything in here.
Oh,
We
wow.
did. We put the floors, the chandeliers, the paint, everything.
Wow.
We did everything. And as y'all know, we have an Airbnb upstairs.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have a company that branches off of Nickel Events. It's Nickel Realty. So now we're looking at doing properties,
Okay.
rental properties, Airbnbs as well. So we're trying to branch that. So we got some things.
Got you.
in the
So
works.
tell people how you came up with the fabulous name Nicole.
Nickel Events. So my name is Nikki. My real name is Nicole, but Nikki is what my family had called me. My husband's name is Elgin. So way long ago, my husband was part of Two Steps Ahead. I don't know if y'all remember
Yeah,
Two
Two
Steps
Steps
Ahead
Ahead,
events.
remember
So he
that.
did events and stuff, party events, and we wanted to open up a venue. So there's this place out in Newburgh, and it was like a barn. Like I was like, "Ooh, let's call it the Nickel Barn." He was like, "The Nickel Barn." I'm like, I said they got a ring to it. I was like, we could do this, and then so it just kind of like threw away. But we actually used his name, my name, and put it together to create Nickel.
That's so
Events.
Love it.
cute.
I love
Cute.
it. It is.
So what's your favorite type of events to cater or to decorate?
So I like them all. So I don't really have like one favorite. I just like for someone to really just say, hey, take over.
Yeah.
You know, like do your thing.
Bring the vision.
Yeah. So you just tell me, like, give me an inspirational photo and let me flow. Let me do what I like to do, and I'm going to, you know, do it like this. So
Because I'm not gonna lie, when I walked in, I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is so pretty." Because she does have it already set up for something. And it's so pretty.
I know. And I walked in and said, this makes me want to get married.
She did.
let's get married.
But it sounds like I really just want to have a party.
I think you do.
I just
I
want to
think
have a
you'll
party.
do.
Or maybe a baby.
Nobody wants to have a baby.
Nobody.
We can do a bridal shower, birthday party.
Nobody wants
If
to
you
do that.
need me to
But
plan
you-
it, I can plan
I
it.
know.
I can do it all.
You can do it all.
I can do it all. So I don't
love
do
it.
just things here. I do things offsite as well.
Okay.
So like I got like big weddings that's, since I can only sit 65 people
Okay, so
here.
65.
So I go offsite and do like weddings. Like I have one that's coming up that's 200 people. I have a gala that's 500 people.
Okay.
So I
You
do
just bring
things.
all your things there and set
Correct.
it there. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is dope.
Now, have
Thank
you
you.
ever had a client to come in and be like, I do not like this. Do it over.
No.
I know it's right.
Never.
Get it right on the first time.
Never, because I
love
come
it.
with it. So, I just they see what I've done,
Yeah.
my pictures. They just know that I have that creativity.
Yeah.
So, and they just know I've never had not one complaint ever,
Dope.
which is good.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
I would be very disappointed in myself because I'm very hard on myself.
But sometimes it's not about you. You can go to the utmost and provide.
That
service,
is true.
And some people are just picky and hard to please.
Yeah,
So,
I haven't experienced that.
Well,
I just
good.
got some clients that are, did you make sure you do this? Do you make sure, they're
Micromanaging?
like, micromanaging. I
See, that
got
would
this.
get on my nerves, too.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Just let me do it.
Yeah.
Oh, did you forget? Because what I do is with the chairs that we have here, I have 2 sets of chairs. So I give them the option to choose which chairs. So they'll be like, don't forget to change the chairs. I got you. I got my notes.
Yes.
I got you. So they
Yeah.
don't have to
Yeah.
worry about that.
Got you. Got you. So what's the normal process for somebody who wants to have an event?
All right. So basically, we just have a consult. We sit together. We just kind of discuss what their vision is. We go through that. We talk about pricing, of course. So a budget is key. So we get a lot of people that says, "Oh, I don't have a budget." And if I say, "Hey, $2,000," "Oh, wait a minute, I don't want to pay." So
So
Yeah,
what do
you
you
have a
want?
budget.
You have a budget. You just don't
Yeah.
want to tell me.
Yeah.
But just tell me. Be upfront. So if you can afford, because I try not to go under like I have a minimum.
Yes.
Yeah.
So to work, like if someone says, "Hey, I got $500," I got to pay myself. I got to pay my staff who helps me.
Yeah.
So people don't understand
Yeah.
the background of, the money.
Yes,
So,
yes.
and their budget. They're just wanting to say, "Hi, I want $500 worth of decor," but who's going to do it?
Yeah.
I got to, go through all the process, but just basically just a consult. And just kind of go over their budget and then give me an inspirational photo, and that's it. And we do everything online. It's an easy process. I go through HoneyBook. You do your contract there, you do your payments there. Everything is all in one place. So it's you can pay in cash if you want, but everything is managed online. So it's a very simple, easy process.
So what if you kind of had someone that came in and they're like, "I don't really have a inspiration photo. I just want you to wow me."
And I will do that.
And you wowed?
Yeah, you just give me. I'll be like, just give me your colors.
Okay.
And I will show them an example of a centerpiece. Do you like this? If
Yeah.
they say yeah, I got you. So I'll just take it from there.
Alrighty.
Yeah. That's what would you say, like, how do you balance it? Because we know that, 2 full-time jobs you work. You have this is probably your dream job, and then you have the job that's got to pay for your dream job. And how do you balance it all?
Oh my God, it's very hard to balance. You have to though. Like, of course I work Monday through Friday. Before we got this venue, I've always been known to be quote unquote a Jamaican where I work 2 and 3 jobs. That's just me. I was working as a leasing specialist before getting the venue. I was sad to let it go because I like that money. I'm all about my money. But to balance it is very hard. It can be stressful because, I got a husband, I got, this venue, I got my full-time job, and I travel with my job as well. And then we got the Airbnb. So, it's very hard to balance. We do it. We work together.
Yeah.
He's great. Sometimes I need to listen to him more. but yeah, it's very hard to balance. But we manage it.
Yeah.
But we have our nights. I can be up until you might get an email from me at midnight. Don't mean you have to respond to me at all. It's just when I have time to sit down and actually do things.
Yeah.
So,
Right. Yeah. And I think it's probably just about setting customer expectations. Like, look, I can't even respond right away.
Right.
I will get you.
Yeah.
Give me 24
Yeah.
hours to
Yeah.
leave.
Yeah. And they know that. And sometimes they'll text me at 12 and they'll be like, "Oh, I didn't think that you was gonna, respond, but I'm up." That's when I do like all my work, my paperwork and stuff is at night. So
So what all events has our sweet little Nicole been to?
Nicole.
Actually, this is his first event. I actually found him in Sellersburg, and I was like, when Naya, she told me that she wanted giraffes, I was like, come on, like, give me something. Give me something. She wanted, animals.
Yes.
And I'm like, challenge me. But I was like, cause I'm such a budgeted, I pinch everything.
Yeah.
So I'm a Peddler's Mall. I do, the Goodwills, things like that. And Facebook Market is my friend.
Yeah.
It's like my best friend.
I think so too. And I've not had any issues with it either.
I never had an issue.
Yeah.
Well, I had one. And I got scammed for $100.
Okay.
But Venmo, because that's how I paid it, they refunded me. So I was good.
That was good.
But Facebook Market is my friend.
Yeah.
So that's where
I see so many people that like sell like tons of wedding stuff. Like they have a wedding and then they like just have all kinds of decor.
They do. And that's my problem. And I know my husband hates it. I have 4 storage units.
And she got stuff, y'all.
I got stuff.
So she got visions.
I got stuff. So when I see stuff that's on sale, I'm like, ooh, I need to get it.
Yeah.
And then I'm like buying and I'm buying. Like my husband's like.
And that's why you will continue working.
Exactly.
9 to 5.
So I'm going to try to get rid of one of those storage units because I really do. Because as, the style changes.
Yeah.
So I got some things that like, I'm not going to use that anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm going to have a big old little yard sale for your DIY brides and, event.
That's
so I'm going to have it in here and just, sell that and
that's
put
nice.
that back in the bucket. So
I like it. That's a good idea.
So knowing us, knowing the Thaunties. So if we came in and was like, Nikki, we want to have a party, we don't know. What decor would you recommend for us?
The Thaunties. Okay, so we gonna do some stripper poles. We gonna have the girls, little silhouettes, upside down.
Okay.
Some bling. We need bling.
We gonna do some bling. Okay, black's gotta come in there. Gotta have some black. Gotta have black. The black and gold.
Yeah.
Of course, we're gonna have my DJ.
DJ
I like Elgin.
Hey,
Elgin plays good music. Like he plays. Like
he does. I told everybody. I think I told Elgin at the Gibbs party. I was like, "You are the only reason I'm still here." I never even went inside because the DJ was not good. Elgin was outside. I stayed outside with Elgin.
Yeah, we like Elgin.
Yeah, he does a good job.
Yeah.
He still does it. He's still mobile DJing. Not too much in the clubs as much. I mean, he will do them.
Well, he got private event space.
Right.
People need DJs.
Yeah.
So do people come and ask you for like caterers and
they
can bring in their own food?
You can bring your own food. I'm
so
open.
A lot of people
vendor.
look for venues who bring
they do.
Food. This is one.
Yeah.
I think the only thing some people get scared when they come here is when it comes to liquor. We're in Indiana, so we're not Kentucky. So it's totally different. You have to have a license.
Yeah.
So what I require is you either have a certified bartender or you have insurance to cover us, for yourself and me.
Yeah.
So, I've had some people that say, I'm not going to have liquor. And then I come in here and they have liquor. So you done put me at a risk.
Yeah.
So, so that's why I have that security deposit. If you go against that, you're not going to get your security deposit.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So this is a business.
Right.
And I try to run it as a business.
Yeah,
And
you have
this is not just a hobby. I used to say this was a hobby for me.
Yeah.
And I'm downtown Jeff. I'm in, I'm on, like I said, I'm prime area. They can walk in here and, cite me for anything.
Yeah.
So I have to go, by the rules. So,
So what is a good event insurance? Because I know I've been to other places and they've required people to have it. So is that easy to get?
It is. There are certain websites that you're able to get. Sometimes you go to your State Farms, your Liberty Mutuals. It's high risk. So like business insurance is so high. So I'm able to get that with an off company. But what I recommend for my clients is called Event Helper. So you go online and you may pay $70 for the insurance for the entire 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
So they just log on, put their information in, and it's host liability alcohol insurance.
Oh.
So it covers everything. It's $1 million policy, and it covers
that's good.
everything. And you can bring in your own
Yeah.
alcohol. So long as you just have
that's
that
easy.
insurance, you're good. So if you don't want to hire, a bartender, you can you do your BYOB, but you just got to have insurance.
Yeah.
Can't be mad about that.
I know.
There's rules everywhere.
Absolutely.
There's rules.
I
like
like that. Know. I didn't know it was that cheap and that easy to.
Yeah, that's
It's
pretty cheap.
very easy. Yeah.
So Nikki, normally like when our glasses get this low,
Or empty.
then this is when we do. Yeah,
Oh, wow.
you still got some.
Mm.
We
Me
this is
too.
when we usually. So we're working on probably getting a bartender. I think we're getting to the point where we need a bartender.
We probably do.
We need a bartender.
Yeah.
But so this is what we do. Drop it like a Thauntie, or we talk about hot topics or just whatever's going on.
Okay.
So this week, Kamala picked her running mate.
She
She picked
did.
her VP, Tim Walls.
Yeah.
What do y'all think?
I didn't really know much about him when she chose him. I'll be honest, I was a little sad for Andy, but I was very happy also because Andy is my best friend, as everyone knows, and I didn't want him to leave Kentucky.
Yeah.
But from what I've researched about Tim Walls, I think he's gonna give them a run for their money.
Listen,
I think so,
I went from like, in a matter of hours.
Yes, exactly.
him.
Yes, I like him.
I like
I
him.
do.
First, I'm thinking, like I am PMS is what I'm over, pale, male, and stale, and that's kind of what he gave.
He
like,
kind of
when I
does.
first
Yeah, he does.
Well, you
saw
look
his-
at him.
Yeah, just by look.
Yeah,
when
But
I
they
started
said don't
talking,
judge a book by its
Yeah.
cover.
He's
Yes,
down
yes.
there.
He's
Then that's
very
what I
down
was
to
telling
earth.
my mother. I'm like, well, I think that she should have picked Andy because Andy's so attractive.
Andy is
and
hot.
because Republican women also probably find Andy attractive.
Yeah,
And
probably.
they would probably most likely vote Democrat. And she was like, "Pussy, that's ridiculous that you would think people will vote at how somebody looks." And I'm just like, but they will. Like, they will listen
Yeah.
to him. They'll listen. Because
Yeah.
you're going to listen to somebody that's fine. But then, like, I just started just learning more about Tim Walz. And, baby, what he said today is what we going to do is mind our damn business.
Oh, yeah.
I knew he was the person for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or when he said that we're gonna send him home. That black woman's gonna send his butt home.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, when the country votes for her. Yeah, he did. But I think what I like most about him is that he's relatable. He was
He's
a teacher.
relatable.
He was a high school football coach.
Yeah.
He was in the military. I just think
He
that
makes $150,000 a year.
yeah, like he's a regular
So he's
guy.
fighting for the working people.
Yes,
Yes.
he is for the working people.
He
Yes.
gets it. And the biggest thing that he's done as governor to me was having a Beyonce day in Minnesota. Like,
Oh, he did.
you
Did
are
he
my
really?
dude. Like,
Wow.
like we vibe. Like, we're on the same
Yeah.
wavelength. If you want to, just tell, like,
Yes.
he declared a day Beyonce day, and I loved it. And and so I was worried because he is seem a little older, but like my 23-year-old, like Robin is all about him. Like most of the facts I have about him is from her. Like she was just like,
Oh, she's
"Hey,
excited.
I like
Oh,
him.
yeah.
I like him. I like
Yeah.
him."
Yeah.
So so that is good because that's what the main thing I was worried about is that generation, Gen Z, what they gonna do?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, because we really need them to get out and vote. But I do think that it is time for Kamala to post what her policies are going to be. Because I think at this point, a lot of people are still like, but what is she going to do? Like, what is, you can't just say, you can't just throw this black woman out here and think we're going to vote for her because she's black and a woman. So I think it's time for her to start doing the media outlets, not just your rallies, but
Yeah.
going on different podcasts or different news stations and really letting us know what are your plans for the country
Kamala.
because we're so far behind.
Come on, a Thaunties.
You should come on the Thaunties.
We need to video you in.
We definitely
We
could
got a
zoom.
lot of stuff to talk about.
Yes.
So, us, we're mature, Thauntie age, educated black women. How did y'all feel about, Megan twerking at the rally?
I didn't care for that.
I didn't either. I just
I
think
thought that
there's
was-
a place and a time.
Absolutely.
And I didn't feel that
That and politics
that
do
was
not
not a
mix.
good platform for that. I think, and I can see why you thought maybe her being on there was good because you was trying to maybe cater to that demographic of young people, but there's just a time and a place, and I didn't feel that was appropriate.
So I didn't get to see it, but I get where Kamala was going with it. I mean, I'm going to say that generation that likes Megan Thee Stallion, loves Megan Thee Stallion, I think that as a pool, just like when Obama reached for Jay-Z and Beyonce for us. And even though they're a different caliber of rapper and singer, at the time we were that generation that they were trying to get to.
Yeah, I don't think her personally, like the artist, was bad. I just don't think that twerking was appropriate. That was you know what I'm saying? That was a campaign rally. You could have twerked at the after party.
Well,
Yeah.
I am all about being who you are wherever you are and showing up as your true self.
Yeah.
Everybody know what Meg does. But she's a twerker.
I knew she was going to do it.
She's a twerker. She's in Atlanta. I'm going to twerk. So I figured that she was going to twerk. Like, I don't think that, to me, like, Kamala is just using her. I don't think, because I think it was just all Megan. Like, I just think that that's just what she does. So I wasn't offended. I wasn't like, and so I saw a guy post like, you educated black women should be offended. I am not offended, not one bit. Because, you know, I show up where you are. Be your true self. Like, who you are.
Because let's not forget she's educated as well.
She's educated as well.
Got a degree.
She has a degree. She has a master's degree. Like, she's educated too. And that's what she does. And it looked like a fun time. It looked like everybody was turned. Come to look at it. So I just think that, you know, it just kind of sets the tone. And there's probably are some Gen Zers, because let me think, one thing about Gen Z is they don't give a damn about a time and a place. Gen Z,
no, they don't.
Baby, they gonna be who they are, wherever they are, when they are.
Yeah,
and so if Megan didn't twerk, they would probably be like, Megan, she being fake. She being fake. You know, so I think it's just a different time. And the audience that she was trying to reach, I think it's appropriate.
Yeah, me too.
And I'm always down for a twerk.
I mean, you know, I missed it. I didn't see it, but I knew it was going to take place. I knew it. When I seen it, I said, oh, yeah, she about to turn up
in her dress pants. In a work pants.
She's going to turn up for Kamala.
I didn't like it. I think it's a time and a place for that. Like, you can twerk, but you don't have to turn your butt to the cameras. You know, just, you know, do your little thing. But you don't have to just turn. Just a little bit.
Just a little twerk.
Yeah.
I mean,
but she was fully dressed, right?
Yeah, she was fully
dressed.
Straight business outfit. Some blue pants.
I mean, you know, she had no clothes even. I mean, she did a little. She
was being a little Thauntie, that's all. She was a little Thauntie.
Hot girls grow up to be Thaunties.
For sure. That's for sure.
But so another black woman topic. And so it's just kind of like, I'm like, y'all, get over it. Like, it's black women on some Biles in her hair and her edges. Like, we gotta grow up, black women.
They
like, we gotta grow up.
Yeah.
Like, stop judging. Like, that girl is the GOAT. Like, she is doing superhuman things out there. And all y'all can think about is her edges.
But you know,
but you gotta remember, they did Gabby the same way.
Yeah. The thing to me, though, is even with her edges that way, I thought she looked so beautiful.
Girl, why did I say that? She is gorgeous.
She is
so
pretty. In my naturalness, baby. Come on.
Go ahead on.
I do not care.
I did get my hair done.
Baby, she already got a man. She's not thinking about these black women.
But she gotta go. What?
And she got multiple goals.
She's got 7 gold medals.
Several. And so I was just saying,
she's rich.
Right. Maybe if you spend less time on your edges, then maybe you can accomplish a couple things.
Absolutely.
You know, because there's more to life than that.
That is true.
You know, some people won't even come out of the house, Miss Parker, if they ain't been to the hairdresser. Like, we gotta stop being like it. And
and at the end of the day, her job does not require for her to have her hair done. She's out there to compete. That is what her job is.
Job in a bonnet.
That part.
Well,
or to Kroger, or to the bank, or to the school. Get out.
Yeah, don't do that, y'all. Let's stop judging on superficial things that don't really matter.
Yeah. But don't worry about it.
I'm just saying that because I need to take these braids down. And
Me
my
too.
edges, my new growth is ridiculous.
Y'all gonna help me take mine out tonight? I get it done Friday. I need some help.
That's too much.
Let's take me down to something I just can't do.
Oh, your girl Tony does a takedown service. Tony, that is part of Gracefully Broken.
Oh,
she has Women Who Pray. She has her own little takedown service.
There you go.
Hey, that's a move.
And that's probably worth it. Yeah, I think that's probably worth it. That's a that's a lot of work.
It's hard out here.
Heck yeah, for him.
I gotta. I gotta tell
You
you
even got time to do that?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna start tonight. Ponytail tomorrow. Done
But
on
before
Friday.
we let you take your hair down, we have to do Ask a Thauntie.
Yes.
So typically, it is people send us questions. They want our Thauntie's opinion on stuff. But today, we're going to put you in the hot seat and ask
Nikki.
you some questions.
Okay.
Are you ready? All right. This will probably be easy. Because I don't need LG mad at me. So, how old was you when you met LG?
I was 21.
How'd y'all meet?
We met at work and I flirted with him. He walked past me and I went up. He had his pants sagging a little bit and I just pulled him up. And I ran to the bathroom and he's in the chair. As soon as I come out, just sitting there, just waiting. We met at work. Then he got fired and, you know.
You didn't even want to get fired pulling people's pants up at work.
But he was so cute.
Me too.
And that was
I had to.
That was my boo thing.
That's my
He just didn't know.
He didn't know.
Oh, that's cute. So you pursued him,
I did.
but he was with it. Obviously.
He was with it.
So
She
was
shot her shot.
was it kind of like love?
Did you
like,
really
was it
shoot your shot?
Pulling up a person's pants and shooting a shot, ain't it?
No, that's work fun. You know, I'm playing stuff.
I did it like that, but I meant it. Like,
Yeah, but I'm not pulling up nobody's pants at work.
You probably shouldn't.
You probably don't have choices like that.
I've worked with plenty of black men before, and at 20 something,
Yeah, I was
who didn't work
21.
with other black people at
And you
20
wouldn't
something?
pull their pants
I wasn't
up?
pulling up nobody's
I
pants.
pulled them out.
She wanted that.
I wanted
She
it.
got it.
I got
Shots
it.
fired. So, ladies, you too can shoot your shot.
Don't do it
Hey.
at work. Listen, it's a different time. This is not 20 years ago.
You can't
We don't-
do that
we
now.
don't need nobody losing their job.
But you can
'cause
shoot
Nikki
your
told
shot
y'all
another
pull their
way.
pants up.
I pulled his pants up and later pulled him down.
Hey!
That's the part.
Hey! Yeah. How long did it take you to pull it
Oh,
down?
it didn't take long. I got pregnant the same year. 2 months later.
2 months later, you was pregnant?
Yeah, he moved in probably like a month after we had met. We
Oh, y'all
moved
was going
fast.
fast.
We
Y'all was in
did.
love.
Y'all
He
invested.
He was on his way to Florida to college and he canceled to stay here because I was going to take my oldest daughter. I had a 2-year-old then, Nikki. And I was going to take, because I wanted him. So I was going to take her. We was going to ship ourselves to Florida and follow him to school. And he said no. And his parents hated it, but guess what? They love me to death. So
Yeah.
they love me.
That's a tough decision.
I bet they was mad. I bet
That was
hot.
mad.
I would be living.
I know, but it was love at
See
first
myself
sight.
now, but my son trying to not go to school and the girl got a baby. Oh, baby.
Yeah, they were. His dad was really not happy, but
It works.
It worked.
Y'all
Now, do
married.
you ever regret that? Or like him not going away to school?
No,
Or?
because
But he did go to school, right?
He did another school here.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah.
So he
So
stayed
he
home.
stayed
He
home.
didn't
Yeah.
lose any opportunity.
He didn't lose no opportunity.
And
He
he's
still
gained
got
a
his.
beautiful wife.
He did. And look at him with Nickel events. See?
Hey.
Follow your dreams.
Yeah.
So how long have y'all been married?
So 24 years.
Woo.
A long time.
24 years.
Mhm.
It's long.
Love it.
So what are you going to do for the 25th? What's the big...
Oh, are you having a big party?
No. Like, I'm over parties. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want no
You
parties.
do it somewhere. That's your
So
job,
I
yeah.
really want to go, out of the country.
Yeah.
I want to do something. I really want to renew our vows.
Yeah.
Have the kids, my grandkids,
Yeah.
my 4 grandkids, and we all be together. Because not all of them, they weren't at the wedding. I was pregnant with my son at our
Right.
wedding.
Yeah.
So just a family thing, just going out of town.
Yeah.
And then I'll be 50 next year, so I want to do that.
Oh, it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a
So it's
lot.
a busy
It's a
year.
busy-
It's coming up. You got to
It
get
is.
ready and get your life together.
Got your life together.
Just prepare. Just prepare.
I thought I was together.
Just make sure that everything's good to go. It's gonna be busy. Like you gotta do
Yeah.
everything this year.
It is. We
Yeah.
do. We definitely. We haven't even planned it, but we need to start planning. So
Yeah.
that money, we need to do it.
I know.
So book your
Right.
event so we can.
So she needs you to get a party going.
get a party. Yeah.
So, what's your favorite song that Elgin plays when he's DJing?
Any hot girl song, any
Any song
So you can
twerk
sing
to.
it.
song.
Any song you can twerk to, but Megan can't.
I'm at a political I'm at a party. So any of the hot, and I love, the older songs. These new songs, I can't get into them. But just play some,
Like Doobie.
just all of it. Any of it. 50 Cent, everything. All of that, just old school. I'm in it. So
ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Who's your celebrity crush?
I don't really have a celebrity crush.
What?
I don't.
Oh, you looking at Elgin.
She loves her man.
It ain't that I always just look at Elgin, but I do love my man. Point taken.
I love it.
But I don't have like a celebrity crush. I think like Morris Chestnut is fine.
That makes what she means.
Yeah.
that's what
Okay.
she is.
So I think he's fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm boring.
You're not. But you, you're not.
I like to have fun though.
I know. I
You
can
know
tell.
the Nikki. You know the Nikki.
Yeah,
So.
Nikki is I don't think I've ever met a Nikki that wasn't fun. I think it's just in the name.
You know what? I think you might be right.
Yeah. I've never met a Nikki
Yeah.
that wasn't.
I don't think so either.
Yeah. So.
Party name.
Yeah.
Don't name your kid Nikki if you don't want them to be a partier.
I don't think people still naming their kid Nikki though.
I
Not
bet
Nikki.
you there might be a Nicole out here somewhere.
My granddaughter's middle name is
I
Nicole.
was gonna
So
say,
see?
it's
She's her
probably something
personality
like
is dope.
Nicolisha.
Is it?
It's probably like a Nicolisha Tisha.
Nicolisha Tisha, baby.
Probably, yeah.
Nicolisha Tisha.
You a whole idiot.
And they call her Nikki.
Yeah.
With a couple apostrophes in
Nick.
All right, so what do you think? What are yourself in the next 5 years? What do you plan to do?
So in 5 years, I want to grow. So this right here is intimate.
Yes.
I want something bigger. I want several properties, and I want to be away from work. I want to be away from my full-time job.
Yeah.
So 5 years, that's what we're working on is our business plan to expand that. So we got some things in the pipeline, but you will see 5 years, we won't just be right here on Spring Street. And unfortunately, we don't own this space. We lease it. So this is our stepping stone.
Yeah.
So our next one, we're owning it. So we're ready to go big.
Yeah.
So.
I love
I
it.
like it. Cool.
I like that.
Well, we're so glad that you let us come over to your beautiful space.
know.
And
Thank you.
You shared the evening with us and just, told us more about Nickel events. But before we go, every week we like to do Listen to Your Thauntie, where each of us give our Thaunties opinion, or not Thaunties opinion,
Yeah.
whatever in your heart.
Yeah.
A little nugget of
Whatever in your
wisdom.
heart.
Little nugget of wisdom, a little gem, dropping gems. Okay, well, just, what you want to share with the people. So how would you like to encourage our viewers?
Well, all I say is just be yourself, and reach for your goals. Don't never stop. I've been doing this for years, so always, plan ahead. Do a business plan if you're looking into getting into any type of entrepreneurship. Make sure planning, and just making sure that you know your stuff, because it's hard. It's not something easy. I know people's like, oh, I want to do this. It's nothing's hard about it. So just basically, if that's a goal for yours, just reach out, do that, and just do some research. So just basically that. So
That's cool. What you got?
I don't know. I'll go last.
Okay.
I don't have nothing.
So this week I've read 2 different books, totally unrelated books, totally unrelated authors, but it was the same passage in it. So I felt that was very speaking to me. So I want to share it to everybody. So I'm not sure about everybody else and how they pray. But when I pray, I just always ask the Lord to just help me get the desires of my heart. But what I read this week is the Lord, He wants way more than me. Probably things that I haven't even exceedingly and abundantly. Anything that I have imagined or I envision it for myself, like what He wants for me and what He wants to give me is far greater than that. So I need to change my prayer to, Lord, I want the life that You want to give me, what You have for me, and just direct my path to receive it. And so that's what I am. So I would drop it.
That was a good one. I like that. I guess I'm going to just stay on the political realm again this week. Continue to do your research. Continue to find out about each candidate, what it is that you like about that candidate, and make your decision based on that. But we really need you to get out and vote. So if you are a parent that has a student that is going to college, I encourage you to go ahead and request that absentee ballot right now. There is a deadline. I will make sure I have that information for you next week. Felicia did tell us earlier today that the last day to pre-register to vote is October the 7th,
October 7th,
correct?
in Kentucky.
So make sure that you are registered. And if you're not sure if you're registered, you can do the, I think there is Register to Vote Kentucky. You can go on there and they will let you know if you are registered.
Yeah, that's very important.
Yes.
We need all
This
the
is
votes.
a very critical year.
All the votes.
Well, I guess I'll just say like a little nugget with me turning 50.
What? You actually said it?
25 times 2.
Hey, 50 is good. Hey.
25 times 2.
Hey.
This past week, I think that just going forward, I've been, reading things and listening to things.
It's okay. Because funny
But
thing is, someone
as you
else said
do that, the most important thing is that you're learning.
Yes.
And so with learning all these different ideas that are out here, consistency is key in anything. If you want to change your trajectory and the way you're going, you have to be consistent on whatever you're doing, and being consistent is half the battle.
Yeah.
So if you want to lose weight, you gotta
Yeah.
stay on your regimen. You gotta keep going. Even if you fall off today, keep going tomorrow.
Yeah.
You just gotta be
Yeah.
consistent. If you can't just stop, you gotta keep going. If you're trying to reach a mark of starting a business, starting your entrepreneur, you can't just stop. You have to keep going. Even if you have a setback and you're like, oh my gosh, I didn't know this was gonna happen. Just keep pushing forward. All those small steps add up at the end. And so just keep moving forward and stay consistent and, start living in your truth and just do the best you can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that.
So there you have it. Listen to your Thauntie. There was some good nuggets today. So, put them in your corn pipe and smoke them. All right. So, Nikki, how can everybody follow you on social media?
So I'm on Facebook, of course. I'm listed under Nicole Events, Decor and Venue. And then I'm also on IG as well. You can follow me on my website. You can do tours at www.nicoleeventsllc.com.
Love it.
Of that.
And you already know how to follow the Thaunties. It's right here. You can see it. Please like, subscribe, share. Even if you don't watch this video, which you should, just share it. I know, share it. And somebody else will. In your place. So that'll be cool. Also, if you want to send us a cash app, do that. The 17th, we are hosting a day party.
Come party with the Aunties.
Come party with the Thaunties. We're going to turn everybody up. So tickets are still available. You can look anywhere on our page. And
On Friday?
We are also going to be a vendor Friday at the Slugger Field
Free.
for the Black
Night.
No, not free, but $10 for a party of 6.
Yeah.
So if it's just
Free.
you,
That's
it's
still
$10. If you have your party of 6, it's $10 for all of y'all together.
Nice.
They will be honoring a Black baseball player. So come out.
come out. We're out.
Is
We
it
out
going to
in the
be
street.
a Black baseball team playing too?
Yes, two.
Well, they're not
the
Black.
Bats are playing the Colonels.
The
right?
Bats are playing Charlotte Knights. And ladies, if y'all don't know, the baseball players do be fine.
They are
and
hot.
They can play in their jewelry.
They hot.
So come on out. Check us out.
And the weather's going to be amazing. The weather's going to be great.
Yeah. See y'all soon.
Bye.
Bye.